who wants to watch me go out on a delivery? We're gonna be doing a delivery today. So it's Thursday. I don't usually go out on deliveries. It's been a while, but it's Thursday and it's kids are back in school. So most of our delivery guys are back in school. And it's gonna be me and my boy Kaden back there. I'll introduce you guys. As well. Say hi as well.
Hey.
So I'm gonna show you guys how we know what to load up into our trucks and how we share that with our team. I'm gonna show you guys what software we use to do that, how all that looks like. I'm gonna show you guys how we load up our truck, how we set up, and how we get a 5-star review. We got 842 5-star reviews. We kind of track all of our reviews and issues and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how we do that. So I hope you guys are excited to learn how to have more effective delivery. And it all starts with the cover any pertinent information here. So this is it's called packing list. We use Inflatable Office Event Hawk combo. So this packing list here, I don't know if you can see it, this lists both customers we got to go to today. So we got Katie and the Apple store. They're like, oh, okay, we're delivering to the Apple store? Oh, all right, didn't even know that. So we're delivering to the Apple store today. They're getting 80 chairs from us. So it tells us that we're delivering the Wipeout game to Katie and then 80 folding chairs to the Apple store. And then for the Wipeout, it says we need one 1.5 horsepower blower, 2 tarps, 6 hook stakes, 8 tarp stakes, and an extension cord. Hope that all that is clear there, but this is what we use. This has been really, really helpful for me to work on my business, not in my business. I can print this out, or we used to use the app. There's an app as well. You can use the app. I like to print it out because I just find that people are less likely to forget stuff when they print it out, and I like to have physical copies. I used to hate paper, but say hello, Kaden. This is my partner, Kaden, today. He's in college, and he's gonna go to school next semester, so he's gonna be working with me today. I'll be right over there. So yeah, I like to print it out because we just had so much less issues with actual physical paper than using an app. The app is great. You can totally use the app. Highly recommend you use the app. We just like paper because it just works for us. So that's what we do. We write people's names here. Boom. So this is, I don't know if you guys can see this. So we have Kaden and Tariq, 2 deliveries, the date, which truck they're going to be using. Make sure you guys can see that right there. All right. So, and then we put it up here. We have this list here. So we'll have the clipboard here with each truck. Typically we have 2-3 trucks going out at a time. So the guys will come in, they have them here. We go through any announcements on this board here. We kind of do a little powwow, usually on Saturdays and Sundays, Fridays. But this being a Thursday, it's a little weird. We don't typically have too much work on Thursdays. So with that, now that we know what we're doing, we're gonna go load up all this stuff. And then we also have a general packing list. So you notice on that list, it didn't say anything about a dolly, it didn't say anything about a mallet, and people forget that stuff all the time. Yes, people forget dollies. I don't know if you've ever forgotten a dolly, it sucks, but we've had guys do that. So I created a laminated general packing list. If you want a copy of my laminated general packing list, well, I'm not gonna laminate it for you, I'll send it to you. Type packing list in the comments and I'll send you a copy of this so you can print and laminate it. But basically it tells me that if I'm doing an inflatable delivery, I need a dolly, I need a sledgehammer, I need cleaning spray, I need a Febreze, we like to use Febreze, I'll show you why, towels, a vacuum, an extra blower, and extension cords, business cards, flyers, clipboard pen, clock in, make sure we're clocked in. We use Life 360 to track our guys. This is what we like to use. So this is like our general. So we're gonna go through all that right now. So today we're delivering to Wipeout, and of course it's all the way on the 3rd shelf. Wipeout right there. So we're gonna use our handy forklift to bring it down. Or we can just really drop it down, but we're gonna be safe. All right, here it comes. We got it on the forklift, and we've reversed the truck into the warehouse. Wish they were all this easy. I should be helping. Help. This little truck is loaded up. We have our chairs here secured with these ratchet straps. We have, doing one inflatable, we always bring an extra blower with us. Even if we have, 8 deliveries, we just bring 1 extra blower. Usually I don't need it. So I got extra blower, extra extension cord, got my stakes, my mallet. If you guys want my full packing list, again, comment packing list, I'll send it over to you guys. We got cleaning supplies, little shop vac looking thing, tarp, yes, sweet tarp, dolly, and yeah, we are ready to head out. And then we always bring our trusty clipboard, including our business cards. You ready yet? So we always write our names on the business cards. I'll show you guys. This is how we get tons of reviews. We'll write Caden's name and my name, and I'll show you guys how we use that to get a review while we're still on the job site. Not a day later, not a few days later, same day. Works really well. Can't wait to show you guys that. Guys, so we are at the Apple store at the mall here, but pretty big fail. The ratchet straps broke here, so this is what we got. They literally ripped off, so best way to learn is to make mistakes. So I just made myself look like a fool in front of all you guys, but now you guys know what not to do. Ratchet strap literally ripped off, so I guess we need 2 for next time, or have more stuff. We usually don't have this problem because we have more stuff in the truck to hold it together. Pretty light day. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pick these up now. Go from there. So we made it to the mall here, waiting on directions to the Apple store. Let's see if we can get a review from them and see if we can get some pictures. It'd be pretty cool. This guy had an English accent, so English people are nice, right? We'll see. Right. So we into this really scary elevator with this very cool Apple store employee. Allegedly, right? She got Apple on her shirt, so maybe she's taking us somewhere else. We don't make it out of this.
No one returns.
No one returns.
People have gotten stuck here before.
Dang, it's pretty hot.
I'm going to tell you after.
There you go. All right. Heading over now. So we just left the Apple store and mission accomplished. We got a 5-star review while we were inside the Apple store. We'll share. That was pretty cool, right? Yeah, that was pretty cool experience. They wouldn't let us take any pictures or videos in there, confidentiality stuff, but they're doing a big team meeting.
It was just cool being in the back of an Apple store, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone was pretty cool though.
Yeah. So I think we picked a good day for the other guys to not show up so that I can be here and record this for you guys. But that's it. Now we're going to the next one. We'll load this up. Next one, we're delivering a Wipeout. It's like those the Wipeout games, like the balls that you jump on. So it's pretty weird. Doesn't rent out too often, but pretty cool. Unique day. So we'll show you guys how to do that. All right, so we left the Apple store. Huge success. We're gonna go to the next one. First thing I do is we check the ETA. So usually the guy driving will put it in their GPS, head out. The guy in the passenger seat, which in this case is me, is gonna call the customer. So let's see if she answers. Call her right now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is...
So if she doesn't answer, then we'll text her. If she did answer, I'll just tell her, hey, Tariq with Bounce Miles Party Rentals. For our next stop, we're about 30 minutes out. But since she didn't answer, I'm gonna shoot her that in a text so she knows to expect us. Go from there. All right, so now we're at the customer's house. Now this video is less about how we set up the bounce houses and more about the strategy behind it. How do you do it in a way that is scalable and that is best for your business? If you're interested in watching a video about how we set up our bounce house, go check out this video. If you're interested in watching a video how we roll up our bounce house and water slides, go ahead and check out that video. And we actually just did a new video on how we set up our tents. Very, very cool if you're thinking about getting into tents. Go ahead and check that out, and I'll link them in the description as well. We are not a powered dolly company. Nothing against powered dollies, but we use regular dollies. You like this dolly?
I like it.
Most of our guys really like this dolly. I'll show you guys how we use it, but interesting. First time going out with Caden, so he puts the tarp extension cord, everything down here, and he's got the stakes hanging over here. Pretty cool, pretty different. No right or wrong way to do it. And we got the blower, so we're all gonna take it in one trip. You're a one trip kind of guy. He doesn't like to come back.
Try to be efficient.
Try to be efficient. There you go. I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and head to the back. We have everything here. Anything else you got to bring other than the blower?
No.
Cool. All right. So we've laid out the tarp and showed it to the customer. Are you good with it here? Before we do anything else, so that we have less redos. Now we're gonna go ahead and unroll it, blow it up, and then before we take it down, we'll ask again. So now we have the inflatable right here. We're gonna be able to roll it. Go ahead and start rolling it out. Set it up so that it rolls onto the tarp and everything is tip top, less movement. So this is exactly what you want it to look like. The tarp is bigger than the inflatable. The inflatable's over there before we even inflate it. Everything is inside the tarp. We don't really have to move it much. So now when you blow it up, we could do any final movements. But all of this was just one roll without really having to move it much. One quick thing I forgot to mention, when we pull up to the customer's house, typically we have one guy go in and talk to the customer and understand where they want it. And the other guy starts to unload the truck, starts to get everything together. So that helps with efficiency. One guy's gonna go in, say hello, where would you like it? Heads to the backyard of the customer. The other guy stays in the truck, starts to unload everything. So today, Caden started talking to I came in kind of a little bit after him, but we're gonna switch roles in a little bit. And I might be able to get the customer to allow me to record him while we talk to him so you guys can see that in action. So as far as extension cords, you wanna do your best. Put as much as possible under the tarp. That's how we do it. Or maybe under the inflatable. Little things, you don't have to, but I feel like little things like that customers appreciate. Let me show you guys two things I want to show you guys. Now, what we do here, we have the extension cord and the blower. Most people just do this, right? That's it. Very easy to trip it. So what we do is we will tie it like this so that if a kid does happen to trip it, it's not gonna go ahead and disconnect. The other thing I want to show you is how to attach the blower tube to the blower. Seems common sense, probably Bounce Houses 101, you think you know how, but I've tried a lot of different ways. This is the best way that I found. You want to get a little bit closer. So usually we'll just do like this and we'll tighten it, but I found that the best way to let the least amount of air out is to go ahead and grab all the excess, tighten it with your hand first, fold it over very neatly, and then hold it with one hand, and with the other hand, go ahead and tighten it. I found this to be the best way that lets out the least amount of air. Now this is something our guys came up with, the straps you strap the bounce house with. You don't want to take it back with you, because if you forget to bring it, then you're gonna end up with a rolled up bounce house without a strap. I've been there, totally sucks. So these guys decided that it's best to go ahead and just wrap it around the blower tube. You guys see it, so they do that. I don't think it really helps holding the blower, but at least it stays there. They do that with both of them. I used to just throw it under the bounce house, but sometimes kids get a hold of it. So that's what we do here with these straps after we unroll the bounce house. Now that the inflatable is up, before we stake it down, we're gonna call the customer, make sure that they like it before we stake it down. A lot of times, even after you do that, you stake it down, then they see it again, they're like, oh, let's move it. My wife said move it. So this is actually, let me show you guys this piece. This is actually a very unique piece that I custom made, like maybe my first or second year in this business, but it's basically the wipeout here. We had it custom made. It's a pretty cool unit. Doesn't really go out much. I think we don't market it. Maybe we price it wrong, but we're trying to get it out more this season. So we've changed up the pricing and added it to some other categories, trying to promote it a little bit more. And sure enough, as soon as we did that, we got our first call. So I think it's going to start going out a lot more. I wish the netting was black. I might have it ripped off and redone. Pretty cool piece though. Customer gave us a green light, so we're staking it down. And then we're going to call them out one last time to go ahead and go over the safety instructions and ask for a review. So here's something that we did. It's new. Don't know how effective it is. I think I got to track a little bit more, but we have our lawn signs here. One side is promo, the other side is the safety instructions. So I'm going to grab this, I'm going to go over the safety instructions with them, and then when they're done, I'm going to have them scan the card and hopefully leave us a review. And then we will place this right here in front of it for anybody else who might be attending the party, wants more information. It's got a phone number and stuff on that. And then what we also do is the day of the party, Event Hawk sends out an automated text to the customer saying, hey, if any of your guests are interested or ask where you rented this bounce house, just forward them this coupon code, right? So again, something new that we're doing. I think I'm excited about that. Actually, more than this, I think this kind of leaves it up to them, but every party you go to, people are gonna be like, oh, where'd you rent from? Who'd you work with? Oh, you know what? Actually, they sent me a coupon code. Yeah, I'll just forward it to you. So we make it real easy where they can just copy and paste. So looking forward to see how that goes. Customer is gonna come out right now. Before we do that, we're gonna just clean it up, make sure everything's good before we have them come out and inspect everything. So we bring with us a vacuum. This one is actually going out for the first time this season, which is pretty sad because season's almost over. But again, we haven't been promoting it. How I know it's going out for the first time is because at the end of the season, we deep clean everything and we put these dryer sheets in there. And I haven't seen one of these dryer sheets in a while. Look at that. See these dryer sheets? See that? So these are just to keep it kind of smelling good while it's rolled up. So I see all these dryer sheets. So this one is actually very clean. We might just do a quick wipe down just so it has so it smells fresh again. All right, so Caden's gonna record me here testing this out. Hopefully I don't break anything. Should not have any sharp objects here. Ready? All right. 1, 2, not 2. All right, your turn.
All right, go ahead.
Try again.
Close.
Try one more time. This one's pretty clean. We're just doing a quick wipe down, making it smell like, what is it that we use? Something green? Forgot the name. Yeah, it smells good. So this way it can come in and it smelled fine otherwise, but it's more fresh. All right, so customer agreed to be recorded, but it was super awkward. We were all awkward, so Zoa's gonna be a customer. Kaden's gonna be recording. You know, like I said, we have our rules on here, and it doubles as a lawn sign. So we call the customer out when it's all done. One thing that's really important is that we have them take a look inside the bounce house, make sure everything's clean, explain the rules, and then we ask for it. So thank you, Miss Zoel. We're all set. Thank you so much. We go ahead and walk you through everything. Okay. Now, as you probably already talked to our office, we strive for a 5-star review. We're really work hard for those. So hope everyone for you guys. So from you. So let me go ahead and walk you through. Bounce house is all set up. Everything is staked down. Let's take a look inside. We cleaned it for you. We make sure we look with the customer. We show them. Sometimes the customer will look after the, oh my God, this thing's filthy. You want to make sure that they personally look, right? Let them smell it, let them see it. And then I go through and we go through the rules, okay? So in case of any adverse weather, heavy rain or wind speeds above 15 miles an hour, you want to get the kids out and turn off the blower. Don't turn off the bounce house kids in it. Get them out first. And it's one button operation, just, you know, off, on. So go ahead and try it. Let the customer try it. All right? Easy, right? Okay. Safe use. Please have adult supervision at all times. No more than 4 or 5 participants at a time for the manufacturer, and all participants must be full size. What that means is we don't want a 4-year-old with a 16-year-old. Don't want anybody to get hurt. It's good for most ages, but just be common sense. And then we have all the no's. Just please respect our equipment. No shoes, no sharp objects. We don't want anybody to get hurt. No jewelry or glasses. No food or drink. Confetti, silly string. No wrestling. Please don't want anybody to get hurt. Sure. So we can use the line about, hey, there's always that one kid that confuses this thing for a wrestling ring and wrestling audition, and they're gonna, you know what I'm talking about. We want every family. And then also, if you guys are gonna be grilling, please keep it away from the inflatable, any kind of fireworks or anything like that. We don't want you guys to have to be liable for any damages. Any questions about any of that?
No, sounds pretty self-explanatory.
Next time. So we have our names, Tariq and Kaden, and our beautiful handwriting. So now we're all done. You want to go ahead and pull out your phone.
Sure.
Go ahead and scan this QR code. So this, once you scan it. Okay, perfect. So this is going to take you to leave us a review. We really appreciate that. And this also doubles as our delivery confirmation. So if you could mention our names in there. It'd be cool if you mentioned like what we delivered, where you're located, like, you know, Tariq and Kaden, Bounce House in Sydney Park, for example. You don't have to do all that, but you know, it would really help us, right? It would help us in the company, and that's pretty much it. This is for you. If you get a chance to do that now, that'd be great. You can always do that later. Any questions you have for me?
No, sounds great. Thank you so much.
Perfect. So that's pretty much it. Works most of the time. That's how we get most of our reviews. We do a lot of videos like this on how to get reviews, how to do marketing. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, hit that bell. And most importantly, thank you to Kaden and Zoel for being awesome actors. Damn, you guys weren't even in it. Get a little closer. There you go. Thank you to these guys. I hope you guys have an awesome team like us. And I'll see you guys on the next video.